My relatives rented out my house behind my back, so I took it back with the police. They said I didn't need it anymore. I never thought I'd have to fight for something that was already mine. A few years ago, I moved out of my old family house to live in the city. It wasn't permanent, just a small apartment closer to work. The house, still mine, still under my name, still filled with memories I wasn't ready to let go of. But while I was gone, they moved in. It started with a cousin, then his wife, then their 2 kids. Just temporary, they said, just until they get on their feet. I didn't even know. No one asked. No one told me. They had keys. My aunt gave them copies. And apparently, she thought it was okay because I wasn't using it. It wasn't just living there. They rented rooms, posted it online, took money, painted the walls, broke my grandmother's mirror, trashed the attic. My childhood bedroom turned into a home office for a guy I'd never even met. And me? I was paying taxes on it the whole time. I found out by accident. I drove out one weekend just to check on the place, and I pulled into the driveway of my own house, and someone else came out with a dog and said, "Can I help you?" That moment right there, I don't even know how to describe it. It felt like a movie, but not the good kind, the kind that twists your gut. I didn't say anything, not right away. I just drove off. But that was the moment everything changed.
It's just a house, right? No, it was my life. After that day, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying the moment, pulling into my driveway, thinking I was home, only to be treated like a stranger, like I was trespassing. I checked the county records again. The title, still under my name. Taxes, still paid by me. No power of attorney, no lease, no legal transfer. Nothing. So how the hell did they feel so entitled? I called my aunt. She picked up like nothing was wrong, like we were just catching up. "Oh, honey, they really needed a place. You weren't using it. I thought it'd be fine." "You thought it'd be fine?" "I'm still paying for that house," I said, trying to stay calm. "It's not a hotel. They're not even asking permission." She sighed. "Don't make this a big deal. It's just family helping family." But it wasn't help. It was theft. They were charging rent, making money off my property, living in my home, and trashing it. I sent a formal eviction notice, gave them 30 days. I didn't want to be the villain. I gave them time. Their response? A group chat message from my cousin. "Seriously? You're kicking us out after all this time? You've changed." Damn right I changed. I was done being the nice guy. On day 31, I showed up with a sheriff's deputy, a locksmith, and every legal paper I had. Some of them were still inside, acting like I was crazy. "You can't do this. We live here." "No, you squatted here. You stole time, space, and memories." The deputy was firm. "This property belongs to him. You were notified." By sundown, the house was empty, quiet, but not the same. I walked inside. Broken frame on the floor, a hole in the hallway wall, the smell of smoke and dogs and years of careless living. I stood in the middle of the living room, closed my eyes, and whispered to myself, "Welcome home."
Part 3. We're family. Not anymore. A week after I reclaimed the house, my phone rang. Blocked number. I ignored it. Then came the texts from my aunt, my cousin, even some relatives I hadn't spoken to in years. "Can we talk? You didn't have to be so cold. We're family." Family? Where was that family when they moved strangers into my home behind my back? When they lied, stole, and played victim? Then came the guilt trip. My aunt showed up at my job. She was crying, not ashamed, just desperate. They're staying in a motel now. The kids are scared.
My daughter's pregnant, you know. I looked her dead in the eyes. And whose fault is that? She went quiet. I continued. You stole from me. You gave my house away like it was a bag of clothes. You made money off my back. And now you want me to fix it? She tried to speak. I raised my hand. No. I'm not your bank. I'm not your savior. I'm not your doormat. I walked away. They tried again. Letters, messages, mutual friends. They even posted on Facebook. He kicked out his own family, heartless. But the truth doesn't need defending. My peace was priceless. A year later, I renovated the house. New floors, new paint, new locks, new memories. Every nail, every screw, mine. Earned, deserved, respected. Sometimes I still get messages. Let's start over. I miss how things used to be. Family is forever. But I don't answer. Because I did start over without them.